With that, sir, we would like to hear from you. Please give the message.
Dr. A. Padma Rajo, the unassuming but very effective Vice Chancellor of the Acharya Ranga University. This is the foremost university in Andhra Pradesh. As he mentioned, we have been collaborating all these years. Since the time I joined the ICRISAT in 2000, he was the Director of Research and now the Vice Chancellor of Angrao. And I was not expecting this naming of an investment for the future, a scholarship program. I only knew of this initiative about 24 hours ago, and really I cannot find a word to express my thanks and gratitude for the honor being given me as the servant leader of ICRISAT. Can we give Vice Chancellor Rajo a big hand? To all our partners who are here, coming from various countries and regions of the world, our partners from industry, distinguished partners from universities, and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I will highlight three things for you to ponder upon. The future will be populated by almost 10 billion people by 2050. And if you relate this today with the kind of agriculture that we have, smallholder agriculture, much more in the developing countries of the world, there's so much challenge. Even today, 1 billion poor people are poor and hungry. Now, if you have to have 10 billion by 2050, and that's just another 20, 30 years from now, you need to invest in the youth of today. You need to invest in education. You need to invest in young people like all of you today. That's one key message. It will be the informed young people of today who will become farmers of tomorrow, who will feed the world of tomorrow. So it is incumbent upon all of us, various institutions of the world, educational institutions, higher educational institutions for that matter, to forge a partnership with which let's start today the empowerment of the youth using various forms of educational programs, non-formal and formal educational programs, and seeing to it that the very concerns of today and the very concerns of tomorrow are the very guiding concerns that these programs that we are initiating will be tied up or anchored with. So that's one key message. It's the youth of today that needs to be empowered, that needs to be informed, that needs to be educated, who will feed the world. And to feed the world, you have to tap the power of science and technology. There's no other way but to look at the opportunities that are there, high-end genomic resources, high-end science, bringing to fore the impact of these genomic resources to enhancing the development of improved varieties or hybrids, because you need to produce more food by 2050, the level of additional 70% more food than the base of this year. So how can you do that if you don't invest in science and technology? Investing in science and technology is one key important investment, any nation for that matter. You take and compare today developed countries and the developing countries, and one glaring thing that you can see is the level of investments developed countries give in science and technology, in agricultural research. So I believe that our developing countries must see to it, and we need to advocate, we should be the advocators to see to it that our respective governments must invest that higher level of investment, financial resources to support relevant science and technology to feed the burgeoning population of this world. And, with science and technology, the importance of now the very subject that you are in today, data management, information and communication technology, knowledge sharing, would be one of the basic strategies that can make a big difference in the future. Now you are seeing the big difference happening in all parts of the world. It will be information and communication technology, and how you manage all this knowledge and or data or information that will spell the big difference in making it possible for developing countries of the world to feed the burgeoning population. So with these three key messages, very simple, the youth becoming the very future to feed the world, the importance of science and technology, and the importance of using this knowledge, this information, to make it possible to make a big difference in the lives of all the citizens of the world. Thank you and good day.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring message. Before we go for a picture to capture these memories for a longer time, and as well as for a coffee break, let me thank the individuals who actually, the people behind the scene, as well as who provided the driving force. First of all, let me thank our Director General, and who always a guiding force and the driving force most of our activities, and who always provides visionary thoughts and ideas. Last year we have launched a Center of Excellence in ICT Innovations for Agriculture. This year we came up with beautiful applications, and we are spreading that one by organizing this kind of capacity building programs. And now we have some new programs also. We are starting that one to create the future leaders. Thank you, sir, for your continuous guidance and the support. We always receive, whenever we would like to take an experiment, he says, this is approved, go ahead. That kind of freedom, political will, what we get, that is required and important when you need to develop the innovations. Thank you, sir. And the Vice Chancellor, I don't need to say anything more about him. We have started these discussions, we initiated that one just a couple of months ago. And when we mentioned to sign this agreement, then he mentioned, let's discuss this one in university officers meeting. Just day before yesterday, he arranged that meeting in a short notice. We discussed and we approved that one. They are providing almost 100 lakhs from the university developmental funds. Thank you very much, sir, for your support. And we look forward to further strengthening these opportunities, not only in ICT area, even the other areas what we have at ICRISAT. Thank you. And most importantly, our Deputy Director General, he's tied up with many more activities, but always I don't need to send any formal requests or formal emails. I can call him anytime. Sometimes I call him 9 o'clock or even morning time also. He says, Philip, this is okay, go ahead. So that kind of flexibility and support always he provides. Thank you, sir. And also, especially without you people, we don't organize this program. Thank you for coming and joining with us by taking your time off from your day-to-day activities and come here to learn something new. I hope sincerely we deliver that one and live with your expectations. Yeah. And most importantly, our team, KSA team, sometimes they ask me, if you would have bring your family, probably we may not need to work like this. Since you work many more hours and you make us to work, first you bring your family from abroad here, then you will get to know what the family commitments would be. But having said that, they are always very supportive and continuously provide good time hours, even they work after office hours. Thank you very much for all the team members, especially the unit managers and the administration staff. Thank you very much. Now we will go for a picture. Okay. Thank you.